Hello everyone, my name is Hot White and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy Part 3. Without further ado, let's jump straight in. Now we are going to play the Hufflepuff one. I am literally, I've just got it on this just to show you, so like we can see what the Slytherin's House Fanatic robe looks like. And as you can see here, I have changed their appearances because we're starting to do that now. And they're both at 16. Even Slytherin was at 16, but Slytherin remained in this one purely so that I could show it to the other houses what its fanatic one looked like. And the mission that comes after all of that they've all done, which Slytherin started, is going to be started by a Hufflepuff. So let's go. Let's get some stuff done. And there are more secrets and things to find. Oh. Yay, Hufflepuff, yay. So, a few different things to point out. Firstly, I got some new gear. Because I did the, not that, it's cosmetics in appearance. I did the, Twitch drop stuff. So we've got this one, which will look exactly the same as one other piece of gear that I don't have yet. But the icons from them different, so I don't know if that was intentional or not. We have a hat, and again, transmogrification, which is this one that we gained. Again with I keep forgetting to do that. Me and my bad behavior. We gained a scarf, which looks quite cool. And then there was, I'm gonna have to take the robe off for a minute. There was the outfit that you've seen each of them wearing, which is this one, which I think looks quite cool. I wonder if I've actually got a robe that suits that. Well, that's not bad. They all close it up, that opens it up, but actually the purple and gold with that doesn't like goes quite well together. Got your dark arts. This is what the Gryffindor's running around in right now. Right, we're either gonna go with this or this. Let's go like this. Yay. There's a few areas that I want to show you, like off of map stuff. So the boathouse, which I managed to find and swim to, like when I did it first time. First time I jumped down here and swam across. I also found something else that's connected to that, which we will think I didn't even know was out. The there's 3 areas out here. No, sorry, there's 4 because we've got the tower, we've got beast class, we've got flying area, and there's couple of magical creatures we can see and add to our list. So there's that. But apparently there's also a secret in here, in the common room that I need to find. My food. Where is it? It'll be down, won't it? Oh. Have I played that? We get to learn Incendio today. Oh, that's where this chest is. There's one of these house chests in every thing and I didn't know where they all were. The only one I knew for certain was Slytherin, because Slytherin's the one you can actually see outside of Slytherin. Oh, is this mine now? Too late it is now. Well, that plant seems happy. My cakes. So I know where the secret is, I'm just like messing around with other stuff. So if we walk into this bookshelf, it opens up. And it's just filled with snacks and a chest that requires level 2 thing. That is a lot of plates. Like, that is a Goku level of plates. Like...
Accio.
And I just broke them all.
Reparo.
No one will notice.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
I love that there's like this little badger back here. It's quite cool. Again, my food. Why? Like, what is under here? And all these posters on the back.
Accio. Reparo.
It never happened. You never saw anything. And I know there's one in Gryffindor common room as well because I accidentally found that off screen.
We had a ghoul in our attic. Groaned all the time.
Revelio.
Oh, did I never grab this? At the Hufflepuff. Like, in all seriousness. And this one too, what? So yeah, all this food is gonna be mine. As always.
Revelio.
I wonder what would happen if I cast Incendio on it, or something.
Levioso. Accio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Maybe. I could just be stealing stuff.
Revelio.
You never know. Oh, we love tapping him again. Okay, yeah, I did collect those. Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. How dare you? How dare you exist? How dare you exist without my permission? Anyway. Where was I going? See, I'm not even paying attention. Attention is not enough. Can we... This is where I want to be, isn't it? Yes, out here. So...
Lumos.
Let's get you, because we might as well.
Late on your homework? Not one.
I don't even
Not even
if my mother taught
but
at Hogwarts.
thrice now. Thrice. Do you intend to study, or do you plan to remain a nuisance forever? Get yourself to a library and get your head down.
I love that howlers are in this game. It's so cool.
Lumos.
Come with me, little one. We're going on an adventure. Straight to hell. Yay. Don't know where all the music went. Where did all the ambience go? There we go. Mine. So this is what I found and didn't realize was here. So we're going down. Let's go. I don't know why my clothes are like that, but okay. Just fine. I do apologize if this gets too loud at any point or out of sync at any point. And we're in this little area.
Revelio.
Oh yes, I can see some stones here too. Yay. I can't open you yet, but I will be able to soon. Oh, there's a chest here? I didn't know there was a chest here. I knew this one was here. Just like I know that there's this document here. Oh, I got the Quidditch cape. Let's have a look at these, shall we? So, first off, I got two things. So we got this. Oh, that's actually cool. And then the Hufflepuff Quidditch cape, which we're going to wear, but we're going to change its appearance. Let's keep it with this. Yay. Yay me. I will need to buy more gear as well. Not so much this, although we will do that. But yeah. Also, later on there'll be a mission titled Trials of Merlin. Once you complete that mission, the next main mission within the story, I believe, is house dependent. So it's basically going to be a case of like you're going to do the same. You're essentially going to be doing the same core thing of like you need to find this particular object sort of thing, but they each go a different way about doing it. So like they interact with different people, they go different locations, do different stuff, and eventually end up all finding the same thing and like ending up in the same location, which is quite cool. The fact that they've bothered to do that and it's all different and stuff. I also need to find Sebastian Sallo's friend, Omnis, because apparently he's a gaunt. Well, it's not apparent, he says that because that's his name. You see that when he speaks. But apparently he's a descendant of, not a descendant, an ancestor of Voldemort, which is interesting. And on top of that, where he's blind, he maneuvers around the castle a little differently, which I want to show you because this thing, but I need to find him first. I think I have a good idea where he is because like he's been in the roughly the same location every time I've tried to do this. So, but I will show you. We can go to the boathouse now. Boathouse. No. Yeah, so the next set of missions after this is going to be Hufflepuff's first reaction to everything. It's going to be a Hufflepuff specialty. They get the first reactions to it. Oh. Just like Slytherin got the first reactions to most of this stuff. Because this is the thing, is like even when I'm doing them, there's still on the odd occasion something in the video that I find that I did not know or anticipate. It's like, I did not know that was here. I did not know this was here.
Revelio.
Oh, this is here. All that stuff.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Well, hi. Do you have stuff for me? I need a spell for you, which we will be learning today. It's called Incendio. I burn everything with it. It's the thing. I can go for a swim here, and the game doesn't care. Like, no magical creatures or anything will ever attempt to grab me, or at least I've not seen anyway. I also find it odd that this is my slow swim. That is the weirdest swim I have ever seen anyone ever do. Like, our fast swim is the more normal. Like, what the hell? I don't think I've ever seen anyone in their entire lives try and swim like that.
Revelio.
It's just maddening. Alright, anyway. Collection. Right, select that. We want this. Fast travel to there. Do this, do that. So, first things first, come outside. Oh yeah, they've also updated this, by the way. There was an update that came out. The main things we need are all over there, but the thing I want to show you is over here with these two things. And there is a collectible that we'll grab from over there as well when we do a side mission that brings us that direction. Anyway, let's go. So if you come over here, if you go into this one, you'll have a carriage, which is quite cool. But if you go over this side, nothing at first. As you walk closer, Thestrals! They appear, 2 of them. I love the fact they actually include the fact that they won't appear immediately, because not everyone can see them. But we can even see their gender as well and everything else, and it's just like, so cool. And that gets added to our documents and stuff. Parkour! Go over here, and this is the Quidditch field area thing. Not Quidditch field, flying class yard thing, where we learned to fly for the first time, which we still have not done yet.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
It's the lawn. And then I go up here. And there's our flying class teacher as well. If you want to read any of these at any point, just pause it and read it. I'm stealing your stuff, as usual. Alright, I picked up more stuff I need to check. Documents. Collectible magical beasts all the way over here. So now Thestro is added. Gear. I got new gloves that is stronger than what I'm currently wearing because it's higher level and everything. And they do look cool, but we're changing their appearance. Boy, and same with the eyewear. Well, the eyewear's not stronger, but it's nice to see it. To see what we be dealing with. Oh yes, and I also learned how to bring this up so I can assign stuff. But we can't do that yet because we don't. Well, we can do that. We just don't have anything to do it with. Like, if I really wanted to, I could make all 4 of them one spell. So here we are. Here is Hagrid's hut, but it's also the Beast classroom.
Handy resource indeed.
And no, Hagrid is not in the game because, like, or at least not that I know of, because like, I don't think he'd be alive at this point anyway. But like, so before it became Hagrid's hut, it was the Beast's classroom. Important to note. You are mine. I want you to be mine. Sleeping toadstool caps. It's almost like the game knew I'd collect stuff just because I could. I'm a Hufflepuff, so I must collect every plant and every magical creature. Yay! Silver half-rimmed spectacles. Okay. Oh!
Revelio.
My document. Thank you. Up we go. Oh, the beautiful owls.
Levioso.
Now, there is full damage in the game.
Oh.
As you can see, I took a little bit of damage, only a little, but that will heal on its own. Partly because it's small, but also because like we're not in combat or anything. If I was in combat, I don't think that would heal. But still be wary of it, because obviously the further you fall, the more damage you'll receive. You'll receive. It's so tempting to go for a swim. Apologies, I needed to do that. There was no going back from that. I also need to pick up 2 potion recipes and another ingredient, because I did that in all the others. So we will be doing that. In fact, let's... How much do I have in money? Helps if I go to the right tab, which will show me that info, which would be gear. Okay, so I'm going to go and do that now then. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't check the glasses or anything. Because I still need to look like... Yeah. Alright, let's go to Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade! Fast travel!
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Well, they more or less do, so... Alright, let's go get my plants first. Is that a...
Accio.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Alright, this is the one I want.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Yeah, can you give me everything for free? Alright, now I need to go Pepin's Potions.
What can I do for you today?
You can sell me potions. This.
A wise decision.
Oh, I
Thank you.
don't have enough. I need this one.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
I still don't have
I
enough.
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
So I'll go buy from him later. Oh yes, this house. So I showed you that these, I think I showed you in this one that these 2 doors go into different, mighty, into different places. Alright, but what I didn't realize, so we go into that, come out, go here, into this one, we're in this one. Yes, I did show you this. It's that there's actually a 3rd door. So if I come around this side, there's a third door with more different stuff in here. Ooh, gold. I'll take the galleons, thank you. So yeah. What am I stuck on? There we go. It's like, it's not what I need.
Reparo.
I pressed the wrong button.
Lumos.
Oh, I know where that is.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Accio. Revelio.
Is it this way or is it the other way? Might be the other way. Wouldn't surprise me.
Being an officer of the royal.
Though I could have sworn it was... Oh, there it is.
Lumos.
Like, it wasn't naming after then, was that? Mine. Thieves.
Revelio.
I don't know if I got the note that was in Zonko's from here. Okay, it's making that noise, which makes me question.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a document down there. I don't even know if I caught that one in any of the others.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Well, this got interesting fairly quickly, in ways I had not planned to do. Thank you.
Accio. Lumos.
Aha, that one.
Revelio.
How did I not grab that? Why did I not grab so many of these documents?
Lumos.
Did it dis... Really? It switched it off just because of... Game? Thank you.
Lumos.
Follow me, little one.
Ourselves of wizard kind's best.
Yay.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Possibly.
Revelio.
How much money do I have? Nearly enough. Well, this is battle gear, so we're going to transmogrify that to make it appear I'm wearing no gloves because we're not in winter yet. Winter has not come. Winter is coming, yo. Oh wow. Wow.
Can't imagine how muggles get by
I love that someone feels a bit guilty because we have to get by without magic. That's awesome.
Revelio.
Mahogany fingerless gloves. Why mahogany?
My mother used to say I was lazy.
Oh, I was wondering where that was going. It was like, okay, why are you late? It's because your mother taught you Accio, that's why. So you wouldn't manually pick him up, you just summon him to you. It's like, so he's still tidied up. He just did it the lazy way with magic. But hey, you can't complain at him for that. Like, he lives in the magical world. It's like, that's what I'd be doing. It's like, you teach me that spell, I'm gonna be doing that spell. I ain't physically picking things up anymore, how dare you? Dare you suggest such a thing? Oh, it's a legendary scarf, is it? Alright then. I'll put that on. So I'm just sort of exploring some of the areas that I know I've explored in some of them, but not in others.
I can always rely on my Patronus to keep me.
On your Patronus? On your Patronus, huh? Huh? If only I could cast a Patronus in this game. Just as long as it's not the one I've got on the Potter thing. Because I don't think that that one would be accurate to me properly. Alright, where was I going? I was going up here. Did I go in this house before? Oh, it's not a house. I keep forgetting it's not. It's because of how it is, it looks like it's...
Revelio.
Hogsmeade is transitioning to its night phase.
It's a good thing we have.
It's a good thing for me.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. I could interact with this.
Hope you have a magical day. Get your daily profit.
Which I did not know I could do. I have money, I do. Did I go here? That bag would suggest yes. Okay, yes, I did.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
That wasn't intentional at all, but oh well, never mind.
Revelio.
I'm wondering if there's anything hidden in the cave, like behind the waterfall or anything like that. And okay, I did not intend to go for a swim. I know I can, game. That doesn't mean I want to. I also changed the way this lock-on works a little bit. Just a little. No. Oh yes, that reminds me, I don't know if I've showed you.
Levioso.
You can use the magic on the cats to do other things. Pippin, I need a recipe. A recipe for disaster.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Do you have cocaine? I'm kidding, do not get cocaine. Do not get cocaine. It's not a good idea. Learn to tell the jokes, people. Oh god.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Right. So
I
now,
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
yeah, that's on par. It's just selling any new stuff I get whilst I'm in Hogwarts. Hogwarts. Ooh. Only 7 more pages and Hogsmeade is done. It's done for. Right, anyway. Map. The Daedalian keys. Can't go for the Daedalian keys. Oh yeah, there was another feature I need to show you. My screen keeps flickering. How dare
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
it? Pretty?
Revelio.
I have a Wiggenwell. That's right, you were on the board, damn it. So
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I can summon a page out of the book to guide me where I'm trying to go, which is cool. Now I can wait for daylight, but I'm going to talk to you instead because you'll be here anyway.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Well, you can put certain restrictions on them.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys.
Revelio.
If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Yeah, so this thing, sorry, I'm just checking to make sure I got the other thing that's here. I swear this game is tormenting me with that. With this music. Oh yes, this.
Revelio.
I didn't know this was even here. Well, this is a thing. Which actually plays importance later. And I had no idea it was a thing. This game is tormenting me with that. Did I not collect this? Yes, I'm aware I could teleport there, but I wanted to follow the page for once.
What do you want?
Because I love the fact the game incorporated that, so I could just follow it. I'm sorry, I swear. I mean, like, this is such a useful feature that it incorporated that. Oh, did I not?
Levioso.
Shut up, Peeves, no one cares. So pretty! I love space so much. Space!
Revelio.
It's so beautiful. I mean, look how useful this feature is, and I didn't even know it existed for a while.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
I wonder. It's not like I don't know already. Even like
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
for the first one, I
There's
knew.
the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
By slapping it. The button says slap, quite literally.
Got it.
I have to wait for it to get to the point where it's about to pass
An
over.
old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Yep. I have to wait to the point where it's about to pass over the thing. The lock before I slap it. Otherwise it won't do it. It'll just slap into the side of the cabinet, which is funny. Alright, let's go down this way. The reason I'm running is because I know there are more Daedalian keys this way as I do this.
I've always said that travel broadens.
I've always said that travel is a penguin. You and the damn music. That's Sebastian. I didn't get that document. I thought I hadn't.
Revelio.
Hi, Professor Haggett. Bye, Professor Haggett. The Daedalian key's not going to show themselves until I go see her. Damn game. Inventory, but if I go to Daedalian keys, if I go here, this is basically where they put them. So I might as well fast travel then, game. How dare you? How dare you? Just be ashamed of yourself, game. Ashamed of yourself.
Revelio.
What was that happened? Right. Anyway, let's go to the map quickly, and we're just gonna wait for it to be daytime.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out.
They are indeed, and they are specific to each
I do hope you
house.
continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff chest. I should
Yes.
see this.
Oh, was he about to?
Find the Hufflepuff house chest.
First time I've heard him about to repeat that. Hufflepuff common room. Right, where was the chest?
Brilliant.
Revelio.
That is pretty cool.
You certainly sound like you have an opinion on this.
Some of us are tidier than others, though, aren't we? You don't have to confide.
This must be... Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Yeah, so 16 in total, 4 of which you cannot get. Well, not 4, 3 of which you cannot get because you need the Lohamora charm. Which I do not have. Because it's something you get later on. So you can't access them because they're behind locked doors. One of them we won't get deliberately.
I shan't miss you.
Just to leave it for a thing.
Can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
Yes, were you calling me?
Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Well, that was already different from how it was with all the other houses.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
So that thing that I had no idea was there, and like with all so on the glass window paintings, is this thing right here. Then you need to see this. Then you go down outside to the fountain and go through that door. Then you'll find this painting and you cast a Accio on it, on this little latch. Hence why that symbol is there. No. I wonder if I'll see him this time. Game in this music.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
And there's a Daedalian key, which goes up here.
What are you up to now?
Murdering children, what does it look like? So that's what happens if you press it at the wrong moment.
That's it.
I find I have to actually stare at the lock itself. But yeah, these are each specific to each house, so they'll change depending on what house you choose. Mighty. Alright, now
Never forget what that Hufflepuff.
huh, he's always been here. I don't know where he is then. Maybe I'll find him later.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
There's the fountain. Now we head through here.
This stairwell looks promising.
Does indeed.
This looks like the portrait from the map.
It does indeed.
And where's the treasure?
Before we do that, damn it. You literally have to stare at the lock. If you stare anywhere else, you're gonna end up missing it. Because I found that that's happened to me quite a few times. Also, I don't know where the painting is. Oh, there it is. But I can't find where that leads. I'll have to find out at some point.
Accio!
This is so cool. I love it so much.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
And in case you're wondering, if I go here, and we go to cloaks, change appearance, this is what we just picked up. So, yay. The Daedalian keys. But yeah, because every time I go to it,
You can get all sorts of
Lumos.
it gives me that image, but I don't know where that is. But that should be nearby. Because it's not allowed to be anywhere else. Oh no, wait, no, I think I remember now because I talked about it in literally the last episode I recorded.
Revelio.
It's there. In the classroom that I need a level 1 lock to be unlocked for. That's how helpful that is. It's like, I can't get that yet. Alright, before I go anywhere, we're going to go down. Because there are 2 things I need to deal with. Firstly, I need to show you this. Not this bit, because I already showed you this bit. But I figured out what to do with these tapestries.
Revelio.
Sorry, I'm just making sure I haven't missed anything specific. Okay. So, if I wait for it to reset itself, if I walk up to it and I perform Lumos, the image changes, and I can walk away from it and then walk towards it, and it will do the same thing. It's almost like I'm touching it with the thing, and it will change the image. Hello? There we go. It's like, I know what you're supposed to look like. And so that's how that works.
Revelio.
Yay. It's a nice little secret. Right, there are Daedalian keys to deal with. There's this one here, and then there's one around here as well, so we'll go deal with this one first.
They just keep on.
Ah, too late. No. Didn't help when my screen decided that was a bad time to change and flicker. There we go. And although it had come back afterwards, it was so short after it doing that it changed, that the key went past the thing. It's like, I don't have enough time to react. And if you're wondering how I know where to go when it does that, it's because I look at the second screen that has a smaller thing for it. Just a little too eager and then a little too late. You literally have to stare at it, like, aggressively. Or maybe it's like when it enters that final ring before the key lock. Just, yeah. Eat it. There we go. And then there's stuff to do. Alright. Anyway, let's go back to Arthur. Arthur! You be a Pendragoon. Alright, let's go. Let us go. And so we go here. Command game.
She was humming again.
Oh, that's why you were so bothered.
Of course I was bothered.
Not sure why she'd fuss.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Detention, most likely.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I need you to stop talking. Like, just stop. You talk too much. You talk far too much. Oh, it's a higher level than I have. Oh, well, never mind. Oh yeah, that's what I need. Map. Where was it? Was it? No, it was, maybe, no. Here, South Wing. Come on.
Any of you know where I can find some leaking toast?
Yeah, so this is one of the ones that I need to look for.
Ah! You should see your face!
Revelio.
When my grandfather went.
I found out how to get behind that door. In we go. And we appear here. And as you can hear the music, open the door. We're directly above it. I can also just go back through this if I so choose to return, but
Revelio.
just to additionally prove the point. See? It's so cool! Well, at least we know where that goes now. Right, this. Because I need stuff. Where's the fixed classroom? Let's go learn Incendio and blast everything. Set it all on fire. Also, I don't know if I gathered everything that was here.
Revelio.
Okay, so I did. Oh, that also reminds me of another thing I need to show you that I never bothered to actually look at when I did it last time. Yay, we got another handle.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Yes, you should.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
You should be prepared for anything. Like, partly you should be doing that anyway, but also, like, have you never heard of bookcases and bookshelves and stuff falling on people? That happens, you know. Don't mind me just blasting away.
We should come back to this another time.
Oh, that's what happened. I wondered what the... Sebastian. Again. I swear I heard the moth for some reason. Or another Daedalian key, which is also interesting. Bye, Fig. There he is! Oh, he just stopped doing it, no! Ah, no!
Levioso! Accio!
Move, damn it! Problem is he can be there for a while. It's like, I just spotted him doing it, and it's like, no! No! Alright, hold on, let's go. Talk to the professor, then go to him again.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
This also points...
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Yep. Pointing to exactly what I was alluding to earlier. Where is he gone now?
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Do you just walk between the 2 points?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard. Be careful, won't you?
Well, if you moved... Move, damn it!
What are you trying to do?
Get you to move. Also, you're supposed to be an ancestor of Voldemort. If I kill you now, we have no Voldemorts.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Reparo.
Get up, damn it!
one around here is going to
No one around here is going to stand for that. Everyone around here doesn't give a crap what I do.
Little faces. I'll just die. Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Let's see if leaving and returning back will get him to move. I'm hoping it does. I really want to show what he does. No, he just still sits there, damn it. Damn it, it's the one time I want to show it that I haven't been able to show, and he just sits there. And we missed him moving. Oh yes, I got new wand handles, didn't I? So we got a different color to this one. So we got this one, which actually suits the one quite well as well. And then we gained this one. Ooh. I don't know what I like more. Let's go with this one. Let's leave it on this one for a while. Should be interesting to see. You're gonna get up and move. Please say yes.
simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
Move, damn it!
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Ah, how irritating. Fine game, have it your way. Not happy about it. But yeah, so as I was saying, this is like basically just alluding to, like, it's basically going back to the point that I made earlier, that the teacher already knows that you have these unlicensed dueling clubs. Like, she's not dumb, she already knows this exists. Also, I did not walk through these doors at any point. Like, I know this one doesn't go anywhere.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
No one in the school you're afraid to duel, huh? And this, by the way, is a result of the pendulum up there swinging. So it slowly begins to open and then closes, slam shut. See?
Glad you're back.
Cross wands.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Always ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Nope.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
So yeah, so I changed the way
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick all three of your asses. I changed the way the combat thing works, so it's no longer a case of the camera thing in settings.
Leviosa.
Act like
Accio. Protego. Luma. Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Levioso!
Is that all you've got? Accio. Levioso.
Protego!
Levioso.
You're better than that!
Accio.
Mind the wand. Take it.
Accio. Lumos.
Levioso.
Protego. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Yay!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
One of the things I forgot to mention in my Gryffindor playthrough, which I'll mention here.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Yeah, so their level was level 14 because mine's level 14. I forgot to mention this during my Gryffindor playthrough, but I mentioned it in my other ones. So, and the settings change that I made, if I go here and show you, if I go down here, relative camera targeting, I turned off. That was the change that I made. And we're still sort of experimenting a bit with it, seeing how it goes. Oh, what is this one? Classic trimmed, ooh. Well, we're still keeping this one, partly because this is more powerful, but also meh. So there.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Excellent form.
Levioso.
That's it.
Now this next one gives me a little bit of a challenge because it's doing the basic cast between them. Because you like it's easy to overdo it, and the trigger doesn't always
Levioso. Accio.
Yeah, like there, I had moments I was pressing.
Done.
I had moments I was pressing the trigger.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Constantly interrupting me. Yeah.
Assignment's all finished.
So I had it where it's like I was pressing the trigger and it wasn't doing it. So as a result, we didn't get what we needed. And that can make it quite difficult trying to do that. Like it's like, oh. let's fast travel here instead of right next to the classroom because I want to see if she's there, if I can see him moving.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
Did you just get there again? It irritates me so much. Alright, anyway, let's learn the spell and then we can set him on fire.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Yes, I also don't want my clothes catching on fire, thank you.
And keep your wand steady.
Yay!
Good work.
And now we can assign it. It is now assigned.
Targets for you.
Incendio!
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Yeah, when it's combat, it's slow. Cooldown. Like usual. Like everything. Oh, I know why that's so. Alright, anyway.
Incendio!
Nah! How dare you!
What are you playing at?
It's called fire magic. We call fire.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Puffskein dunking. Is he still? Come on, move. I want you to move. How do I get you to move? Not that. Let's wait, see what happens. Oh, here we go. Yay! So, you see he's doing this thing with his wand? Where it's sort of pulsating and stuff. He's basically using it to create like an echolocation to navigate his environment. Which is so cool, and I love the fact that developers actually bothered to implement something like that. And there have been moments where he gets close to an object where he's about to hit into a wall, then stops, and then turns around because of the fact that this is helping him. But that's what I love about it. That's what I love thing. That's why I was trying so hard to show you, because it's like, that's a unique thing not everyone considers to implement. And considering he is blind and they've done that, it's so cool.
Project.
You are a coward and are willing to arrest people whose lives and put them in danger because you can't be asked to do, because you can't, just because you're an idiot. Just
Incendio.
Someone got the hang of that spell work. Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Fine.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Well, thank you. I've had some good luck, blah, blah, blah.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
See, he's already presumed that our reputation is warranted, therefore we must be the perfect individual for his thing. He hasn't bothered to check that. That's issue 1. Then there's this, which we'll get more detail in, and he's going to send us to do a dangerous, difficult task that could potentially have gotten us killed, or any other student killed, or seriously injured for that matter. And you're going to find out why. I mean, in the game it's simple enough to do, but like, if this was actually happening, if you were actually in Hogwarts and this was a thing, that would be seriously dangerous. Like, I've gone with all 3 of these options. I've gone with this one as a Slytherin, this one as a Ravenclaw, and this one as Gryffindor. So I'm going to go with this one again.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat pokies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Which is how I will refer to you from now on.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlick kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
And that's what I mean, like, he wants us to go to an area that is known as being dangerous, has been known to be so dangerous that no one else goes there anymore, and wants us to bring back something of an exceptionally dangerous plant as proof that we were there. Like, well, not as proof that we were there, as proof that he was there. He intends to use it to prove himself as being like what the hell? Like, just own up to the fact that you blurted out something that you didn't actually do, and accept that your theory is irrational, and like, just move on. Like, actually grow out of your cowardice, not do this sort of shit. If your fear was rational, if your fear was more understandable, then fine, but your fear is not. And the actions and steps you've taken as a result of that, like, okay, yeah, I'd expect someone might blurt out something like that and like stupid thing, but then to go, oh, okay, I'll just put someone else into that dangerous situation and make them into a situation where they could seriously die or get seriously injured, like, no, that's not acceptable.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlick grows?
Not yet.
If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
See? Another case in point. He knows they're not harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
And Slytherin is the only one where I've completely refused to give him the thing after retrieving it.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
So, yeah.
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
Revelio.
How did I not collect this document on so many of them? Right, it's telling me to go that way, but I know I can't go that way because that requires a lock to be unlocked. Oh yeah, also, whilst we're here, let's go up. Two things. One, we'll do the key that's here.
I've seen the boys.
Because I know exactly where you're going.
As long as I get some sleep, I don't.
Yay, we got it. Alright, so one that's down over there, the cabinet that's over there, next to that puzzle door, is the one that we're going to leave deliberately. Because it's an area that we know for 100% certain has it. Alright, let's go do this puzzle.
Accio.
That was the wrong
Incendio.
spell. Me pressing wrong spells. Whoops.
Professor Hecat isn't in.
Oh, did I not like that?
Really mastered that one, haven't you? Accio. Incendio.
Yay! Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I'll show you what that is in just a sec. So if I go up here, the scarf was this one, which is always house specific, so yay. And that's not the way I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be yellow with black stripes, but guess not. And the other thing, I'm going to need to make this temporarily, is this. This is what we just unlocked for unlocking that area thing. It's so weird, so bizarre. Now, if I go down, there are two more secrets. One of them is the clock tower with the pendulum. The other, we have not seen or are able to access yet, I don't think. Ooh, legendary on hat. It's a straw hat! Am I a pirate? And the handle that we picked up. Here's this one. Also looks cool. But we're keeping this one on for the night. For the time being. For now, anyway. Yay! So that's how that one works. And once you come up here and you come out for a little bit, you can see it closes. If I walk over, I have the option to open it again, so I can go there whenever I want. Don't know why, but I can. Right. Anyway. Bell tower. Travel. Incendio! Oh, yes, I need to change this. Because I'm gonna need that.
Considering he runs a shop as well as
I still haven't found or done the exclusive mission yet. That was a PlayStation exclusive mission, the Hogsmeade thing. I don't know how I actually get access to that. I'm deliberately going here because I know there's
Revelio.
This here.
Incendio.
I can't burn these spider webs. No. Right, anyway. Through here. A moving dragon bush. Dragon hedge. Burn. Burn. My page.
Revelio. Incendio.
Yay! We managed to light it. Last few times I've not been able to light that one. This is where I ended up when I jumped down to get to a further area sort of thing. We have this here.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
This is the astronomy tables. But I can't use it. Yep, partly because it's during the day. You need to use it during night. And I think I need to go to the astronomy class beforehand, like have an astronomy lesson, before I can actually learn how to use this.
Incendio.
And that's why we need Incendio for this mission.
This must be the entrance to the hidden Herbology corridor.
Yes, it is. You're also about to see why it's so dangerous.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
So this is why it's so dangerous, because there's so much Devil's Snare everywhere. Anyone who doesn't know what they're doing and dealing with it, and it can't harm me, by the way. Like, although I walked over there without issue, if I walk into it too quickly, it will harm me.
Incendio. Lumos.
Yeah, so anyone that doesn't know what they're doing with it and how to deal with it is going to run straight into the problem of Devil's Snare and potentially die. So, not good.
Incendio.
Ooh.
Lumos.
See, it was already trying to grab me. Because I forgot to light the thing beforehand. Devil's Snare hates sunlight. It'll sulk in the sun. Because it's a child.
Incendio. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
It wasn't, but...
Incendio. Lumos.
Right, because it will even grab you in here as well. So, anytime you see those, light them. Oh, we got spectacles that are more powerful. Even though ours is a better quality. Yes, I need to temporarily. And it's best stats too. Wait, hold on. So it looks like there's two more that's like that sort of collection thing. Okay. Yay!
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Which he doesn't have.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
But like, this is what I mean. Look how much Devil Snare there is. Look how much is here. And then you got the giant venomous tentacular. Anyone who doesn't know what they're doing with them,
Incendio,
is only going to get themselves seriously injured.
Lumos.
And like, potentially die as a result. So this is why I am so hateful of him, because that's so irresponsible. How dare he do that? Or because he got called a stupid name and he couldn't take it because he's got a fear of puffskeins. Freaking child. Like, overgrown child. Now, if you hadn't noticed, as soon as I started collecting those, I gained this option, which I can now put them there, and other things. So we did just that. I got a legendary straw hat? Wasn't my other straw hat also legendary? I got two of the exact same item with no change between them. Like in stats, anything. Like, what the hell? I've not seen that before. So I can go straight out here into this room.
Revelio.
Oh yes, there was that document. Ritual plums. I can go up, across here, check all this stuff, and there's things all the way up there and things, and stuff and more stuff, and stuff. My money. Now if I go back down, I can step through here and just appear here, or I can go through here and appear in this area where we were earlier. It's a locked cabinet, and then we've got that's locked, this over here. Can't grab that, can't interact with these.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a document here. I didn't even know that document was there. Well, alright then. Always worth checking stuff. Up we go. Professor Garlic. Oh. Because I don't think I went up and explored this area properly, did I? Nope. I knew there was a chest somewhere that I'd missed. But it's that kind of behavior that makes me really hate him. Because that was incredibly dangerous. If we had not known how to handle ourselves, that would be incredibly dangerous and we could have potentially died.
Professor Weasley's already preparing me to take my Transfiguration NEWT.
Transfiguration?
Transfiguration Newt. So, yeah. So I'm still gonna call him Puffskein Dunkin. Pretty much from now on. As long as I can remember
Have
it.
you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Accio.
Yes, you're gonna walk around and fire for the rest of your day.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
See, that's the other thing. It's like I appreciate it. Like, it's a spoiled brat thing. It's like, no, you like.
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkin, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
And he's like, I don't need to overcome my bravery or learn lessons. Like, I need this to go away. Then overcome your bravery and learn the lesson. Because that's what I went with the Slytherin. This is what I went with Gryffindor.
Only teasing. We had an arrangement.
Oh, thank goodness. This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
Yeah, that nickname's never going away.
Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Oh, it's
Incendio.
Never ending for you. Oh, we reached level 16 already? Level 16 already? Wait, hold on, what? I have never noticed that before.
Incendio.
In trouble, are we? Been up to now?
Accio.
Not as much.
Lumos. Incendio.
What as well be surrounded by.
Alright, anyway. Oh yes, I forgot I got that robe. I keep forgetting things like that. It's only a cosmetic appearance, so it's not a physical robe. It looks like this. Alright, anyway. How much gear do I have? Wait, hold on. 12 in my gear slot, so we're going to go to Hogsmeade and sell. Because although this next mission is going to take a little bit, I want to make sure I've got enough.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Space in my inventory.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast. Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Loyal and kind cloak.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Okay, I think I might change the cloak. I don't really have enough to change those as much as I'd like to, because they're expensive.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Traditional cloak. I believe that's the one that I sold him for that.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Okay. That's cool. I wonder if there's like a... because that says loyal and kind, which are the traits typically associated with the Hufflepuff. I wonder if there are ones that have different names for the other houses. So like, instead of receiving one that says loyal and kind, I'd receive one that says like smart and wise or something. Depending on what house I was thing.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
And I had to get some of the money back by selling. It's so tempting, but
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
anyway. Fixed classroom. Let's go do this mission. And then the following mission after that is a basically a review mission, essentially. Why did the music kick up like that? It was broke when I got here. It's alright, I'm constantly looking to see if there are anything that doesn't look like a door, but still has
Incendio.
Still has that wait. Do I need to be here?
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, because he turned up at certain times, but I thought I was...
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Yeah, I really don't like that headmaster. That headmaster is an arsehole. Completely not a break. But also, why don't you just write me a note that gives the librarian, like, proof that I have permission from a teacher to be in the restricted section? Like, why can't you do that? Like, that'd make more sense to me, honestly. And it's only something I sort of just half thought about now, because it's like I keep forgetting that he is a teacher and it's a school and they can do that sort of thing.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Perhaps. But yeah, like, in all seriousness, why doesn't he do that? Oh yes, let's
Lumos.
Whilst I remember.
Revelio.
Hey, Sebastian.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Yeah, this is a little different from when you go with Nay as to how he responds. I need to hurry this up because of the music.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
I don't know how you can be clever enough not to get caught, considering you told us that in, like, lesson. So it's like, so basically you're telling us that you get going to the restricted, like you're basically bragging about it at that point.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Yay! Also, yeah, like just blabber out the entire thing that we were told not to mention. This is one of the few times that a curfew sort of thing will be in place, and like we'll have to deal with like patrols and stuff during the night. The rest of the time we can wander around whenever we want during night, which I prefer, to be honest.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Yay! Disillusionment.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
No idea what that is, but okay.
Back here. Incendio.
So as you can see, you can still cast spells whilst thingy.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
I didn't know they walked up and downstairs. That's the first time they said that they pretend that they cannot see me.
You should have known better.
Yeah, you're a first year, I don't care. I waited to see if I could trigger the reaction again from the flu network, because they normally turn around and say like, if I can see you, the prefect probably couldn't. It's like, yeah, if that's the case, then don't say anything. But like, still.
We must remain unseen.
Why is that off? That's it, go investigate. Notice nothing.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Two things. One, you're talking very loudly. Two, why did we take our disillusionment charm off to have this conversation? And why, where we're in a place where we can visibly be seen by her, if all she did was look up and slightly in our direction? Also, I know what you do when you do the distraction, and you take your disillusionment charm off when you do that as well. Why do you do that? We've already seen that you can cast spells without having to do that. So why do you do it?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
See, like, he took it off. She could have turned around and just seen him, and that would have been it.
The key. Here it is.
Like, that would have been it. Also, why are you
that
taking...
wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Keep yourself disillusioned at all times, dumbass. Also, like, why didn't he just make another unlocking charm? Like, if it's possible to do, that isn't Alohomora. That could counter her anti-Alohomora charm.
Revelio.
That's what I'd try and do. I'd learn how to make new spells and then do that sort of thing. So I'll just make a different unlocking charm, because there have been several different ones throughout history within the Hogwarts universe.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
It's fooled you twice, you say?
Ghost, don't let her see you.
You see nothing.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about. Silent as a grave.
I love that he does that. It's like, takes it off and then like puts it back on immediately. That is perfectly placed the way that is.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
So are you with half the stuff you're still thing. But like...
Quiet, Revelio.
Just to prove that we can do all those spells whilst still disillusioned.
Revelio.
Now that is one of the chests that requires disillusionment.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Don't even know what that is.
Revelio.
Got 500 gold, because they always give me 500 galleons. But yeah, you have to walk up to it and then open it whilst disillusioned, and that's the only way you can do it.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
I don't know why, but why would you want that to be a thing that you're impressed about? And there's another one of them demiguise statue things.
Levioso. We must remain unseen.
I got another wand handle, similar to the one I had in another playthrough, except this is silver leaf instead of gold leaf. So like, if I show you in a second, once I open these, just to get that sorted. So I had a handle that was similar to this, but was brown, like a more sort of warm brown sort of colour sort of thing, or whatever, and with golden leaf instead of silver, and that suits my thing quite nicely as well. But we'll keep it on this for now. So, yay.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Don't get yourself in trouble. Can I trust you? I don't know what can I trust you will do, because I've always gone with don't get yourself in trouble.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
I also don't like that he says like, I like having friends who are in my debt. It's like, why? It's not a good thing to have.
Repairer.
I don't like that sentiment. How dare you? Yay.
Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
That is below us. Is that the chest I think it is?
That's it.
It must be. Yes, it is. It's exactly what I think it is. Interesting. This is why I didn't buy everything and why I emptied my equipment. So I got a blue one that I can't put on because it's level 17 but doesn't have high enough of an increase compared to this one. So we're putting that one on. Sleek dueling gloves is what the other one are, and these are refined dueling gloves. Okay. So if I find the sleek dueling gloves, which is these ones, so that's what the other ones are, the higher level ones that I can't wear. That's what I put on. That's what we're going to transmogrify it to. If I had a look at this, that was dignified, wasn't it? I think. So that's the dignified cloak. That's the classic trimmed. And that's just traditional. So I still need glasses and a thing. So
Where
yay.
might this lead?
To the Anthem. Now check your environment here, because there are platforms and stuff that are down below. So we can kind of just see it off of the edge. Well, we could. Can't anymore. But yeah, so if I do that, I'll get that come up. But let's get this come up with a chest. I got more dueling gloves that were legendary, but are terrible. They're weaker. Did I put the other ones back on? Yes, I did. Okay.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
What I did there, but never mind.
Accio! Incendio!
Yay! I love these like window mirror things. They look cool.
Revelio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Protego! Stupefy!
Yay! And as you can see down there, just about through the fog, there is a platform. And the fog is starting to cover it up. So, as soon as I walk over, it moves and rises for me, which is brilliant. New goggles, but also weaker. Alright, this is a time thing, so I need to be quick with it.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
I got a top hat, a high top hat. Come on, up we get.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Yes, best. Enemy types added. If I go here, I got... There we go. So we got... These are the glasses, which are terrible. This is the high top hat, also terrible by comparison. The scarf, again terrible by comparison. And then this thing, I can't, hold on, let's temporarily, I keep forgetting to do that. So this actually improves our defense. Okay. So that's not bad. Right. Now that's dealt with. Let's deal with these. Shall we? Be smitten with lightning. Ow.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Yay! Alright.
It is a book after all.
Yep. It is indeed. That is pretty cool. I have to admit that. I want to be able to do that, damn it.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bacar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
It's a little bit of an evil smile on her.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Dun dun dun! And just like that, the mission ends, and we're immediately here like this. Doesn't matter how it is or any of that. So I can return. I've still got a few of these keys left to find. I know pretty much where most of them are anyway. Was it this way or the other way? This way, this potions class.
No. Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Like, I might as well, since like I've only got a few left. I was gonna do them off screen, but might as well do them here.
Excellent.
I also apologise if the game has seemed a little out of sync since then. I have a feeling it has, but not much I can do, I'm afraid.
That's the last time I have a potion.
Oh yes, there was one in the library.
I've always said that travel.
Just a little late. Just a little. Yeah, so I think it's when it enters that inner circle before the lock is when it's acceptable.
Incendio!
Sorry, I was just trying to remember how many I've got, what I did, and how many. Okay, so I need 4 more, and then we reach the point where I can't get any more until I get a thing. Well, I can get 1 more, but as I said, I'm gonna leave that one till last. No. It's that one. Now, if you want to reach that, you probably could do it on a broom. I don't know, because I don't know what it's like on a broom. But you can also do it from standing here.
Levioso! Accio!
Then we go over here, we're in the Great Hall. Up here.
Yes.
Yay.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Possibly. Ah, just a little late. This is why I find watching the key not helpful. it's always better to watch the actual lock itself. No, we're getting there slowly. Gotcha. Gotcha, damn it.
Leviosa.
Yay! And if I look, Daedalian keys. Okay, so there's one more, and I know exactly where that is because we're right next to it, which is this cabinet, which requires me to go up here. Oh, that's right. It's 9 now. You need to go up to this level, I think. There it is. And then it will trigger it to go down and just run back down to it. Yay! So now the rest of them are the ones that I can't get, and the ones that I'm going to leave for the time being. Alright, let's back to Hogsmeade. Travel, because there shouldn't be any conversations yet.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charms come out in the wash, but it hasn't.
Known someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some normal ones?
When you pay for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut.
I love that it's a Hufflepuff student as well, but this is one of the conversations that interrupted me when I came back in before.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye.
Each are going to cost me 500. I can do that.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Okay, so purchasing.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
So that's 48, 44. And that's uniform style. 40. 47. 48 it is then.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
And then we'll get some money back.
You have a sharp eye for fashion.
We're going straight here and equipping both. Hold on. So that's them. Gonna make them appear invisible. Make this appear invisible temporarily, just so we can see what this looks like on. Ooh, this is nice. Let me put that on. Put that back on, and voila! We have everything legendary. Now just to sell the stuff we were wearing.
Sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Yay! I'm happy.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
But yeah, their conversation interrupted me before with in regards to outpost stuff, and we're going to become level 17 by the end of this because we're that close to it, and we always gain experience when we do some level of a mission. So I shall show you as quickly as I can. Now it has a little thing here for begin.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
And we still had to fight stuff. I didn't realize that that was Professor Sharp that we were speaking to.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Yeah, like, he forgets to mention that Rackham was able to see the, was able to see the ancient magic as well, but also on top of that started Hogwarts as a 5th year himself. And then, like, in terms of these pages missing, yes, it could be a case that someone got to the book before us, but it could also be a case of that was intentional and that we're supposed to find them as part of our next clue or something.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
So this is where the game again shows us this for the third time, just to show us this little thing.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
That's the first time of all 3 playlists that I've actually been able to hear every single word they've said. Normally something interrupts it or they get quietened down by something else, which really infuriates me that that's the case and that happens. Right. So this is just an appearance thing because every challenge thing is an appearance thing. And this is what it looks like. There is so much stuff. Additional content. There is 4 more for additional content. And 2 for exploration. Right. There are 2 places I want to go. One I don't think I showed you, and therefore we are going now. I probably did, and I just don't remember, but we're doing it anyway, just in case. Which requires me to go to the Slytherin common room. Not common room, the area, and then go to the bathrooms. I probably did show this, but we're doing it anyway, just in case. So if I go here, women's bathroom, and go over to this one specifically, as I'm in, you can see a little mark on this tap. And if you walk around to the other taps, you will not see that mark on any of the other taps, or at least not that I've seen. I didn't bother looking around all of them. So yeah, that is a little Easter egg for the Chamber of Secrets that is there. This is as close as I can get to zoom in, I'm afraid. So, right, and then the other place we're going is back to the common room. Because I need to end it, and then we'll start a new video, and Hufflepuff will be the first to interact and see all these new stuff. Oh wait, back is where I want to go. Behind me is where I want to go. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yes, because there's an owl in here. What's in the middle that's... Game.
Revelio.
Someone's parents sent one of my
Game. I don't quite get what's going on. What's happening? Alright, let's go to the Great Hall and then walk to the common room. Maybe that might help us fix that. I don't know what happened now. I really don't know what happened now.
You, my young friend.
Just because.
Reparo.
Oh no, I couldn't repair him. What a shame. Maybe we'll have better luck this time and won't have that problem. That very, very weird problem.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely.
Yeah, see? So I don't know why that happened. But anyway, we're gonna save it, and that's gonna be the end of this video, which is, I think, probably the longest out of the three of them for this particular thing. Because if we look at quests, we've now got a Herbology class, this one, assignment, across ones, spell practice, the Daedalian keys, which I can't carry on any further. So, yay. And we get to learn Expelliarmus from this. Okay, so her assignments requirements. I need to successfully avoid enemies' attacks by dodge rolling 10 times. I need to cast Incendio on an enemy 5 times. Right. It doesn't specify whether the enemy has to be human or not. So, it just says enemies, so yay, that's one to track and one to deal with. So, yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!